What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're not really doing a reaction. We're sitting here in the new studio. That's why it's still a little echoey. I gotta put up some kind of padding around this wall that I'm talking into. 200,000 subscribers. It has been a hell of a journey. It has been a lot of time. It has been a lot of time spent with really great people. The Discord family is amazing. Shout out to all of you out there, because without you, none of it is possible. Without you, nothing is possible. And I definitely appreciate it. One of the things everybody in the Discord wanted to do for the 200,000 subscribers is and look at some comments. We're going to look at some comments that people have left. Good ones, bad ones, and different ones. They went through, they picked out a whole bunch of their favorites. We're going to jump in. We're going to read some of them off. We will respond to some of them. Shout out again to all of you out there that have been following me, especially my day ones. I love you guys. None of this is possible without you making it possible. Without you proving me wrong. I used to think, oh, nobody's going to listen to anything that you have to say. But apparently the words that we've spoken have touched and healed and helped a lot of people. And that's all I could ask for. It's seriously all I can ask for, is that we get to make some sort of a little impact with the channel that we have. Let's jump in. Let's check out some of these comments. They won't be popping up on the screen because you can't read them when they pop up on the screen. So we're just going to go through some of them. They are separated by different kind of categories. The first category says about the Netherlands. So let's see what we got. Babs V112 said, I live in the most southern province of the Netherlands. Belgium is 10 minutes away, Germany about an hour, and Paris about 3 hours by train. This province has its very own culture and dialect, just like the other provinces. You just need to come here. I have a feeling that there's going to be a few in there that say, oh, you just need to come over, or when are you coming over, or I am 100% going to make a trip to the Netherlands. We will see what happens from there, but I'm sure that I'll fall in love with it. I've already fell in love with its people, and it looks like a magical place. So yes, we will most certainly be making a trip. Let's see what the next one is. Your pronunciation of Leeuwarden is spot on. Greetings from Friesland. Greetings back, Anna Marie Dusselaar. I definitely appreciate the comment. Let's see. What's with the knit? Oh, this is from the Age of Man Greta Van Fleet video where we had our orange and red, white, and blue hat. What is with the knit cap? Is it cold in there? Or is that just one of those unnecessary knit caps? They might be unnecessary to some people, but most certainly necessary if you want to have a good time, if you want to have a party. Let's see. Richard says, when are you going to rename your channel to Highly Dutch Reactions, and when are you going to immigrate to my country? I don't know about immigration yet. I'm still trying to get my missus over here immigrating to home, so we'll see what happens there. When will you come over? Yep, I figured that was going to be the question. Mr. Will 070 says, I honestly don't know what impressed me more. You know how to read and say Dutch sentences, or the fact that you know what it means. Well done. Not all Dutch sentences, okay? That was on the Dutch sentences #1. Highly learns Dutch. We are learning Dutch. I've been slacking the last month or so because I've been in the process of moving all of my mom's furniture slowly but surely in my mom's little tiny SUV. We've been moving everything over to the house and dropping it off here. And then we just spent the last 3 or 4 days absolutely making the move happen, getting everything out of the storage unit. So we will get back onto the Dutch sentences and the Dutch learning very, very soon. Let's see what the next topic is. Appreciation. Let's see what these comments have. Dassy Potter says, congratulations, Highly. I love this video. This is on the 100,000 subscriber Discord subscribers. Our 100,000 came quick. 200,000 was a little bit slower, but about the same amount of time. I definitely just appreciate everybody who's been here sharing the journey with me. It's been a kind of a windy road. We've had our ups and downs thanks to the village people. But yeah, we're still definitely here. It says, I love this video. They made something very special for you. They did. The Discord folks got together and made a beautiful video. If you haven't seen it, definitely check that out. I also really enjoy your reactions. You're very talented in what you do. I appreciate it. Your reactions are always sincere, and you often really open yourself up to the viewers. You can also take us on incredible journeys, which are great to watch along. And last but not least, your quick-wittedness and humor. Thanks again, and I hope we can keep enjoying your content and positive contribution to the world for many years to come. I hope and pray the same thing 100%, because I get to see that we actually are making an effect. You guys' comments that come in every single day are overwhelming sometimes with positivity, and I never ever expected this kind of domino effect. We've got all kinds of lovers down inside the comments whenever somebody drops something serious. There were a few serious personal kind of comments on here that I decided not to do, just because I don't want to bring up anybody's past. I don't want to bring up anybody's problems or anything like that. But I do see all of the fellow people jumping into the comments to rally around people that need an uplift, to rally around people that just need a few words of encouragement and support. So shout out to you, the other lovers on the channel. I appreciate it, because sometimes it is very, very hard to make it through every single comment. So I definitely appreciate all of the folks out there that do drop me those really. I got Suzette and Emma. They're really great about pointing out really important comments, like, hey, you definitely want to read this one. So I do see all of the personal stories and things like that, and I definitely appreciate it because of all of the people that come to rally around those folks. Let's see. Quirdian says, feliciteerd. Oh, that was on the 100,000 subscribers. Never thought it was possible video. Congratulations with 100,000 subscribers. You've quickly turned into one of my favorite reactors for the reason that you're open, honest, and you have a rare gift to see the positive and fun in almost everything that you react to, even when others turn to a more negative tone. You keep up the great work. I get asked that question a lot. Why don't we do any kind of, how come you always like everything that you post? Because if I don't like it, I don't post it. Regardless of what anybody has to say, there's no reason to be negative. There's no reason for me to put that out into the world. If there's a song that comes up, and there have been plenty of them that come up that I said, no, this isn't for me, I'll normally ask the requester to send me a different song by that person so that I can give them the benefit of the doubt, give them a second chance, see if it's something that I actually enjoy. And if not, then you just don't see me put it out there. That's regardless someone's favorite song. That's some artist's piece of art. Just because I don't necessarily enjoy it doesn't mean that other people won't. Doesn't mean that there's any reason for me to put it down. That's why you see positive reactions, because I only post the positive reactions. I don't believe in breeding the negativity into the world. That's exactly where that comes from. I've had a lot of people ask it in the comment section, how come you're always so positive? If you look for the positive things, then you'll find them. Tim Janssen said, this is my first night ever. This is on the Dvorak, the Symphony No. 9 from the New World video. Says, this is my first night ever that I spent entirely on one person doing reviews. Thanks for that. Had a blast. I watched Beste Sangers, Davina Michelle, Funny Dutch Commercials, Anouk Floor Janssen, Hank Port, Emma Hasters, Maria Fisselier, and a whole bunch. And let's see, and just when I thought I'd seen the limits of what a reviewer does for a living, I came to this video. You've come a long way. You didn't know about the habanera of Bizet when you heard it, and now you're listening to Dvorak. That's awesome. It says a lot about you. It really was an awesome piece of music, 100%. And if you'd like to listen to more of this genre that is easy to listen to, then I recommend Carmina Burana of Karl Orff, or The Four Seasons of Vivaldi. And if you reach Goku levels of music, then try Benjamin Britten of the Gregorian chant. That's possibly a bridge too far. That's never a bridge too far. There's nothing that we won't listen to or at least give it a shot. There's nothing out there that I will be like, no, I'm not. We even did some polka, and I'm not a fan of polka. It's weird, man. You're a Super Toucan says, it's weird, man. You're a touch of old grunt vet, but your appreciation of music is spectacular to witness. My entire life, my whole head has been filled with music lyrics, has been filled with those songs from my high school days. That's those songs that really just like, I don't know, all the way through my life. I hear a song, I'm able to remember the song, I'm able to sing back the song. And it's just been filling up my brain, all corners of my brain, music. And now, especially with the channel, I get to experience things that I've never experienced before. And I get to bring some of those things to some other people who may not have ever experienced it before either. It helps the artist out. We get to send them some new viewers. We get to send them some new subscribers. And I really, really do enjoy it. I know that there's a lot of artists out there that truly appreciate what reactors do. They see the value in it, and I see the value in them. Definitely. Yeah, very cool. Let's see. In Hanoan said, thank you for responding to such a this is on Michael Obuder. Dak it miss. Yeah, we seen that. That was a terrible one. It totally broke me down. Great song, but oh yeah, I was broken by the end of that reaction. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Says some people, how each of us will choose to live with past pain is based on how we think about it. Some people will feel nostalgia. Some people will feel pain and torment. Some people will be shocked to not accept the reality that has happened. Some people will try to cover up or forget. But the strong thing, the most important thing, is to accept and smile. Continue to live optimistically so that later when looking back, you only have to be happy and make life better. Because even if they're no longer with you, the love for each other is still forever. And those who are still with you and love you will cultivate more for that love. Absolutely agree. Lots of really, really wise folks out there. Seriously, the comment section is a great place to find any kind of comfort that you're looking for. I love watching, let's see. Nifo said, I love watching you, Harley. I watch your videos on Machraten and Remembrance Day today. And in general, I want to say I really appreciate you for giving me and others a moment or a chance to be grateful. Absolutely. Those are some of the most touching videos for me because of my military background. There's just something sacred about it. Anything like that, 100%. I appreciate everybody out there that has spun me up on world history, that has got me to know things that I never known, that has shown me that there are people out there that we have helped. As most of the time people look at America and they just see, oh, is the dumb Americans and their war machine. But like there should be way more to it. We should be caring for those people that have gone before, that have done great things in the world. We had some huge shoes to fill when I was in the military. And it's kind of upsetting that we never got to do anything as grand as actually saving anybody or actually saving a country or doing anything like that. I never got to go on any humanitarian efforts. That would have been the cool thing. Helping people would have been cool. I enjoy watching things like that though, because it gives me a whole new appreciation and a whole new respect for those that went before, for sure, 100%. And to know that there's people up there that are still taking care of the fallen, that is something beautiful that I couldn't even imagine in my brain before we had a channel. The next one, we got some artist comments. From 538 Chemist, great reaction video from you and your cat. Keep up the good work. That was on Davina Michelle doing Britney Spears' Toxic. Brandweer Luntra, you already know how we feel about you. We 100% love you guys. Thanks for the great review. We like how you react to our videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Luntra Fire Department. We appreciate you and everything that you guys do, even though you don't have to. The volunteer firefighter thing, that you guys got hearts, and that should be appreciated and respected for sure. Eternal Frequency said, thank you so much. We love your videos. We love you back, Eternal Frequency, 100%. Carlene said, hey bud, thanks so much for the listen and the review. I think this is the first time I've ever watched a live reaction to one of my songs and I'm loving it. I hope you'll do more. Keep up the fantastic work. Love the channel. We love you back. This is what it's all about right here. This is the thing that gets me, is that there are some people out there that only thing that they're missing, they've got all the talent in the world. They've got all of the everything, the vocal prowess, the musical prowess, and then they don't have visibility. And we get to help bring people a little bit more visibility. That in and of itself is so important, because otherwise we're stuck with the things the industry pushes on you, which isn't necessarily the best things in the world. Let's just be honest. How is WAP way up at the top for so long when there's so many other great songs out there that deserve a shot for the top, but you can't do it sometimes. Let's see who McKaylin said, thanks so much, really appreciate you sharing the music and the fun. If you haven't watched any of these people, get over and do it. Peter Hollins. Oh, hey, I know that singer guy. This was my first time singing with David Archuleta, and we've done a few collabs since, but I just needed more of his silky smooth voice in my life. ACR, I love your slogan at the bottom. I don't care who you are. This is the place for you. Such a beautiful sentiment. Glad you enjoyed seeing this as much as I enjoyed being a part of it. Absolutely nothing but love to Peter Hollins and the Hollins fam. You guys are awesome. Rick Cloca said, thanks for this. Tried to answer some of your questions. Yes, you can hike here, but to see it with foggy conditions, you have to be there very early. Autumn is the best period for this. The movement is indeed made with motion control gear. That was in reference to something that I said during the video. CMS said, thanks so much for your reaction, man. We really appreciate that you like it. All the best for you. This is what it's all about right here. Artists loving on people that are just trying to show the love. SJ McDonald said, I'm laughing so hard. This is on her Rosemary video. If you haven't seen Rosemary, that's one to check out. Says, I'm laughing so hard, I'm crying. Thanks so much for the reaction video I never knew I needed. Wigert Merriman said, honored you took the time to create this. This is on... Okay, this is on the Corpse Commando Trooping video. Says, thanks so much. I enjoyed watching and thanks for the support. It was a wild ride, but I will never forget the beauty of it. The international fans this year will record an English version of the documentary and post it on my channel. Fun fact, General Swillens at the end of the video is now director of the Dutch CIA. Thanks again, brother. Wigert Meerman, shout out to you. Zylex said, hey, thanks for watching my video. There were 320 lasers at the show. Love your reaction. Greetings. Love you back. Let's see. What's our next category that we got to get into? I'm sure there's something coming up. Oh, the Efteling. Yes, we want to go to the Efteling 100%. Harold says, just let me know when I can take you to the Efteling. When I get up there, we will most certainly put a shout out. The Efteling won't know what happened. I'll put it out for everyone to show up at the same time. That's cool with me. Let's see. You should do some reactions to the music on their own. The YouTube channel, Mr. Bolars, has achieved nearly all the music has archived nearly all the music the Efteling has ever produced. We know the Efteling goes above and beyond for their amusement things. They go all the way into like full on orchestras and things like that. It's very, very well thought out. I can't wait to get up there and go. On my 40th birthday, Adrian says, on my 40th birthday, we went to the Efteling with my family and nephew advised me and my niece to take the left row for the Baron. It appeared to be the front row in the car, so we faced in the depth. Cuffs at my nephew for the satirical advice, but it was great after all. Sylvia Smith said, when I was little, like 4 or something, I'm 58 now. There was a new attraction called the Indian Water Lilies. Who else out there remembers the Indian Water Lilies? At the entrance, there were these 2 giant guards with moving eyes, and I was terrified of them. My mother had to drag me through the guards. By the way, I hate it when Americans call the Efteling the Dutch Disneyland, when in fact Disneyland is the American Efteling. Walt Disney came up with the idea of building a Disneyland after visiting the Efteling. I know that's controversial, but I tend to believe it. 100% I tend to believe it. Let's see, some miscellaneous comments. Music Forever 1981 said, hey man, I may not know you, but my heart goes out to you. I've lost so many people in my life, including both grandparents on both sides. You mentioned that you were in Afghanistan. Welcome home. Hey, I appreciate it 100%. Wouldn't have changed it for the world. I take it you were in the military. May I ask what branch? I was in the Marine Corps for 4.5 years that I got out, and I went as a contractor to Afghanistan for 6.5 years embedded with the Marine Corps. I did 9 years in the U.S. Navy. Thank you for your service. Music Forever. I definitely appreciate you. In submarines, no. I could never do the submarine thing. Yeah. That's a little bit too much for me. That's as hard as it gets. I lost two uncles during my time in. Came back from one submarine patrol, and the first thing I heard my adopted mom said to me was that my uncle was dead. Not welcome home. Nothing. Even when I told her I just came back from deployment, she told me I don't care. So man, I understand how you feel. I lost my first grandpa back in 1989 when I was 7. If you keep their memories alive in your heart, they'll never go away completely. Much respect, brother. I definitely appreciate it, Glenn Scroggins. Shout out to you. Appreciate your service. Sorry it wasn't the welcome home that you so deserved. But yes, it is definitely hard. Grandpa gets me all the time. Anytime something Grandpa comes up, it is something that I totally I regret. That's a hard regret, but it is a life lesson for sure. Spend more time with them while they're here, because you never know when they're going to go. Let's see. Can you see Best of Songers 2022 and 2023? We will be doing both. We've done some 2022. We'll be doing some 2023, but they'll be on Odyssey because they do get blocked. Let's see. On Arion, Gardens of Emotions, Arjen Lucassen is regarded as a contemporary master composer, and rightfully so, absolutely rightfully so. Together with Tuomas from Nightwish, these two gentlemen are Beethovens. Yes, they are. Beethoven's, Bach's, and Vivaldi's, and Bartko's from modern times. Let's give them the honor they deserve. In about 8 days, I will visit a show of Arion, 8 sleepless nights and happy anticipation. I hope that it was a grand time. I heard that the concert was amazing. I did hear that from some people that went. Smokey Blinker says, been watching this video, Snullabulicus up in there says, I've been watching this video with a huge smile on my face. Smile got bigger and bigger, and now after the vid, I look like the Joker's sister. I couldn't stop laughing just to see HXC and American totally going crazy on the song. Absolutely. Snullabulicus is right up there at the top for me. People, if you've been around long enough, you already know that. That's definitely my kind of realm. Jaap van Willigen says, this is hilarious. I don't know which video that one is. This is hilarious. I was actually the cameraman in this interview. Even had tears in my eyes from laughing. I was standing behind Donnie, and you could almost hear something snapping in his head that turned from irritated into uncontrollable laughing. It was always great to do those Uchi interviews, and this is the one interview where the Weather Girls were absolutely the best and historical. It's so good to see it back again, and again I have the tears in my eyes. I was even in the shot for a moment, realizing that I still had hair back then. Absolutely cool. Uchi interviews, top of my list. That was hilarious. I don't care if you don't like satirical humor or what. Bring back Uchi for sure. That would work so well, especially if we did it in a different country. Let's see. You know what? Let's dive into some negative comments. Let's see what we got. Why do you upload 9+ videos right after each other? Kind of annoying. Why do you have notifications on if you're gonna get annoyed? I'm just saying, like, we drop as many videos as we need to drop to keep up with the demand, especially when you got 1,700 requests on the free request list. You're never gonna get through them. That's how I don't understand how there's reactors out there that drop 1 video per day. How are you actually doing any of the videos that people want to see is beyond me. But yeah, by all means, if you feel annoyed by the notifications, turn off the notifications. It seems like a simple solution to a complicated problem. Let's see. Glennis Grace is a terror. Yeah, we're going to skip that one because Glennis Grace is awesome in my book. I really don't care. Protective mama syndrome. Call it whatever you will. Doesn't change the fact that she can sing. Definitely doesn't. Let's see. You talk too much. Let the talent shine and keep your mouth shut. Close your ears. That's my response. Close your ears. If you don't want to hear what we got to say, this is my channel. We pause when we want to pause. We speak when we want to speak. We try not to cut off guitar solos, but if you don't like hearing the talking, the video is available for free on YouTube. You could go watch it whenever you want. But to pick a reaction video and then say someone talks too much seems kind of dumb. Let's see. Mumble much? Hey, I talk how I talk. Open your ears. Pay attention a little bit more. Maybe there won't come out as mumbling. Let's see. Typical Yank, the Isle of Man, fool. I didn't write the title for the Isle of Men. The World's Deadliest Race by Time Magazine. They put Isle of Men, not me. Just the way that it is. How come you only do negative reaction? We already covered that one. Let's see. Is that all the negative ones that came me? Or them. Private comments. I don't know what is a private comment. Let's see. Are you single? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Get over. Definitely. I get those comments a lot. It's okay. 100%. I get it. I'm totally okay with. There's some people out there that have gone a little overboard. Like, hey, do you want a cougar? I'm a cougar. You can have me. And that kind of thing, I got to draw the line a little bit. Like, we could be friends, but that's about as far as it can go. Let's see. There were some blue eyes. What are you dipping on? Oh, well, I used to be dipping on when y'all saw me spitting in the bottle, and some people commented on that too. They didn't like it. But I don't tell you what to put in your mouth, so I don't expect anybody to tell me what to put in my mouth. I was probably dipping on mint leaves because I stopped the tobacco thing a while ago, and I just needed the nicotine fix. Let's see. Just found your channel. If I had no sound, I'd still know the heart of the song through your beautiful. Here we go with the blue eyes comments. I have a feeling there was going to be a whole little section of blue eye comments. I've been told my whole life. It used to drive me insane. It really did. It used to drive me crazy. It used to make me a little bit angry when people were like, oh, you have such beautiful eyes. Now I'm just learning to live with it. We can be united by feeling as alive as your piercing blue eyes. They can cut through any fog. I don't know that that's true physically, but I appreciate the sentiment for sure. Grandma Ellen says, gosh, I've never noticed your bright blue. Here we go with the blue eyes. I've never noticed your bright blue eyes before. Maybe your shirt brings them out. I try to dress now, at least with some kind of blue in the room, so that maybe it will bring them out, make them a little bit more sparkly for you. We're all proud parents and grandparents. Thank you for this great reaction, Combustible. Grandma Ellen, happy dancing out. I hear the ice cream man. I can hear the tune. Congrats to Adam Chance on this. P.S. You have gorgeous blue eyes. Hey, shout out to everybody who loves the eyes. I appreciate you. The eyes appreciate you. Your reaction and comments are crazy awesome. I love those blue eyes. My Lord, there's a lot of blue eyes comments. And this is only a handful. This is for the guy that announces the videos. I'm in love with you. I'm serious. Those blue eyes and everything. I hope you don't like tall girls. I hope you like tall. I hope you don't like tall girls and all. No kids, never been married, and loves you. Mikhail Whitman says, congrats with your new place, Highly. Hope you enjoy your new home, especially your studio to work from. Look forward to your next journey. Right here it is. We're finally in our own space. The entire time that we've had a channel, I have not had my own spot. I have not been in a place where I could just be loud. There's always had been someone else that had to sacrifice so that I could run the channel. It's getting kind of dark in here now, ain't it? Does this make it brighter? Oh, where bright as we can go. There's always been someone else that had to put up. For a long time, my missus sat in the room for 12 to 14 hours a day, dead silent, so that we could do reactions, so we could hang out with the Discord. Then I moved in with my parents, and I was living in their living room, doing my reactions in the corner of the living room. Now we've just moved over into a house. We have the new studio. There's going to be all kinds of things we can do with this because I have my own space and nobody else is put off by me. So it's going to be an epic kind of journey. Mark my words. Good heavens, you know how adorable you are. Not Dan, you singing along and just beaming through the whole thing. Great reaction. You might often catch me singing along, especially if it's a Disney song. Those are my jam. Let's see. What other comments do we have? Do we have any more? Yes, the big comment. How can I do a request? There are a few ways to do the requests. You can put them on the free request form. Though I would ask that we try to steer clear of Vivo things because most of them are going to get blocked anyway. You can put a free request in. We definitely do free requests every single day. The list might be longer at times, but that's just the way that they roll in. There's nothing I can do about other people's requests. Or you can put in a paid request. Never, ever, ever is it mandatory to do a paid request. That's just for the people that do it out want to do something out of the kindness of their own heart, or want to have their video done faster. It's there for you 100%. You can do it. There's links on the front page of the channel, but like I said, it's never ever a recommendation or a requirement. It's just there for the people that want to use it for those reasons, and they're out there. Shout out to all of you guys. I definitely wouldn't be able to keep doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for you, but it's most certainly never ever mandatory, because I don't ever want to put somebody out. So yeah, just try to steer clear of Vivo videos and anything longer than, I think it's 20 minutes on the free request list, because I don't have time to sit here and do 8 30-minute long videos at a time. We will scatter them in as they come if they do get put on the list, but that's what we try to steer clear of. Those are the ways to do requests. Or you can join the Discord, become an active member, hang out in the voice chat with us, and after a week or so, then you can start using the Discord requests. That's a long-winded video already, 30 minutes long, but I definitely 100% appreciate all of you and your comments and your well wishes and the congratulations for 200,000. It's just a stepping stone on the way to where we're going. We're going to try to build this thing as big as possible, just so that we can get more people out there listening to the positivity, just so we can get more people out there knowing that they're not alone in their crazy plight in life. There's always somebody there that cares about them. There's always somebody there that's willing to help out. Shout out to all of my lovers out there. You guys are freaking awesome. Till the next video, I'm highly combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. I love you to the moon and back. Peace.